Okay, yearbook and journalism students. I have posted a new online coverage report which may speed your workflow and make it a little easier to find information when we start laying out our pages. So you'll see on the yearbook Google Classroom, I have posted the coverage report and the coverage report's responses. The same thing is in a posting in yearbook or in journalism. And on either class, if you click on the About section right here, you'll see that Reports and Forms includes the coverage report and the coverage report responses. The old coverage report, if it's still there, is a copy version that you can print off and handwrite if that is easier for you. But let's take a look at the online version. Simply click on the coverage report and there's a simple field here. You will need to be logged in, of course, but you will be if you're in Google Classroom already, and it will know who you are by your login name, but I won't necessarily have a name associated with that. So the event, give the name of the event you like varsity football versus diamond, or senior class decorating the hall for homecoming. You can abbreviate as long as we can understand. Enter the event shoot date. If you click the arrow, you can just pick the day on a month, and if it's a multiple day, just pick the first day of it. Where was it located? Who the photographer's name in if you are doing a coverage report as a photographer. Or if you're a reporter, put your name in as a reporter, but you don't need to fill both out. The photographer and the reporter can fill out their own. Simply go through the questions, answer the ones that you can. When you get to folder, it says folder photos uploaded onto L Drive. In Lightroom, when you choose what folder in the import section that you're going to import to, and we'll find that over here on the right hand side, of course, it's going to be the share folder, and then perhaps it'll be under assemblies, and underneath assemblies we'll have the different assemblies in yet another subfolder, and that is found right up here where it says into subfolder. All you'll have to do is click assemblies and then change this name to the actual event that it is. Alright, so we'll cancel out of there, and then that's what the information that you will put in the right here, the folder photos are uploaded on L Drive. We can go look for that as we need. You should also be put the number of photos that you uploaded. If you don't know the exact number, a close guess is fine. And then the name. You should be renaming all your photos that has something to do with the event or the shoot. And so if it were football versus diamond, or I might do DIM. And then I might do a dash, and then the number will represent the number that Lightroom will automatically put in there. Score. Complete this if it's for a sport or a competitive event that has a score. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. If you definitely need the final score. If you have quarter scores or halftime scores, note that as well. You will have more room than one line. You can just keep typing. Opposing team, if it's a competitive event, there are other teams. Describe the event in the flavor, the mood, the spirit, what was going on. Describing a track event wouldn't sound like a track event at Colony High School track and field. No, I want to know, was it a nice day? Were people excited? Was it miserable and rainy and cold? What were people thinking? Were people really excited about a particular event? Spirit, the mood, something that we can use to color our stories when we write. This information is for our writers, really, so they can go back and remember what happened. Any particular highlights that happened during the day, a record holder, or somebody who did an amazing feat, or something just notable that happened. Who was there? You don't have to put everybody in there, but if something notable happened to a particular person or somebody in particular showed up, dignitary, something, you might want to put that there, and you can answer this in short, choppy sentences. And then great quotes. Don't paraphrase. This is only for, oh man, when he said I almost hit the mark, then that's word for word you want to put, and who said it. And then any other additional notes, thoughts, contacts, notes to the writer or the editor, you can put here as well. If you want a copy of the responses, you can click this. And then when you click submit, it won't let you submit without the event name. I think is the only required thing. But what will happen is you will get a, let's do this one here. This is test, so I should be able to at least submit this one. Right? You'll get a notice where you can see your previous responses, anything that you've done before. You can edit your own response if you need to go back, oh, I forgot something, or submit another response. So if you covered 2 items over the weekend, submit each item, each coverage in a separate report. Now, once that is done, you can go back to the coverage report responses, and the responses will load the actual spreadsheet that are everything that you just put in that form will populate. You notice here's the one I just did. This is test. I didn't fill anything else out, but here's one I did a little bit earlier. Tech theater class. It was a photo among the lights is the event in the theater. Mr. Mead took that picture. Here's the folder that I created. It's under Drama Club Tech Theater Class, so I know exactly where to look for it. I uploaded 21 photos, and the photo names were changed to Tech Theater dash and a number. You can see the other one, CS50 PBJ and a number. What does that PBJ mean? Well, if we go and read the event descriptions, it'll give us a little more of a clue to that. All right, and then some highlights that I thought might be interesting. Notice I don't have everything filled out. I didn't have a great quote for this one, but I just did notice that it's all of our CS50 students on that one, or our Tech Theater students here, and then some additional notes just to give a little more context of what's happening. All right. Now, once you have that information in there, if you want to, and we will have actually a lot of data we'll be filling up in this sheet. So if you want to just print out and take a look at just maybe 1 or 2 of the actual events, you're going to need to install an add-on on your Google sheet, and I will cover that in the next video.